People with disabilities. What is something that non-disabled people don't understand? I worked with someone who had a muscular dystrophy disease. She was in the early stages but progressing. All muscular dystrophy diseases are fatal. There are treatments to slow the progression but not to cure them. She looked young and healthy, so it never failed that someone would say something to her if she rode the elevator at work from the second floor to the first floor. She wouldn't even use her handicap parking tag because she didn't want to have to deal with comments or people thinking she's using it just to park closer because she's lazy. Even though she still looked healthy, she would get out of breath faster than others because her diaphragm was weakening. If she talked too much in one day, she would start slurring her words because her tongue would be tired. People forget that's a muscle too. I hate how quick non-disabled people, even some disabled people, are to judge just because someone looks healthy. For some of us, there are no pain days. Just less pain. Also, you can't just squeeze errands into your schedule. You need to plan for the energy they require and prepare for if they knock you out afterwards. I'm never not in pain. I'm just good at masking it. If I can do something today, it doesn't mean I can do it tomorrow. How not being able to drive because of your disability has a huge impact on your life. You can't turn it off. If you can navigate life while hiding it, that consumes more energy than you can imagine. And even then, there is a chance that you might encounter something you can't overcome. It's not selective. Some days you win and some days you lose. Not all disabilities are visible. If you think you're frustrated with my limitations, just wait until you find out how I feel about them. Test results coming back normal can be devastating. We do not constantly want to talk about our disabilities. That sometimes, when we say we can't do something, we mean we can't do it. When I say I can't walk up a long flight of stairs because of a back and knee injury, I don't mean I could do it if I really wanted to, but I just don't feel like it. I mean I physically will not make it up that staircase even if I really give it my all, because my legs will simply give out. We know our own limits. You wouldn't expect somebody to be able to levitate simply by having the right attitude. Quote, crying in relief when a medical test comes back positive. Being frustrated when a medical test comes back normal. How we may look fine, but are in horrible pain, physically and/or mentally. Sometimes it feels like people want to see your worst symptoms before they believe you. I try really hard not to burden people with my struggles, so I stay silent. No one knows how to be supportive, so they think giving you space is a good option. But it's so isolating. I don't care if you call me a disabled woman or a woman with disabilities. I'll know if you're being an asshole by the words on either side of either phrase and react accordingly. Other folks have stronger feelings on people first language, but I think that's small potatoes compared to the wealth of issues disabled people face. Also, we know our limits better than you could. So please, a little respect as we move through the world in our own way. That the world is just not set up for us. There are better cities than others, and plenty of progress has been made. But all major cities are just full of places that just aren't accessible. I can't work. I know you saw a mentally ill guy working at McDonald's. I don't know what's going on with that, but I can't work. Since the big points have been covered, I'll go a little off. It's one thing to have an illness, disability, and you can live with it. It's another thing entirely, mentally and physically, when doctors start giving you expiration dates. I promise you. I don't want to be in bed all day. This isn't a nice lazy day. It's my life and it sucks. There is so much I can't do because I would need to sit up for more than an hour. Just because you know a person with a disability who is able to work a job doesn't mean everyone with a disability can work. Not all disabilities are the same.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.